Yes, I need y'all to come in because it's some very important information. Some very important information that I just received. I know some of you may have received this information, some of you may have not. But I want to do this live so y'all will be informed. It's concerning our people, okay? Who they call minorities. Um, it's not a good thing. It's a safety precaution for the 4th of July. Hey Spencer, what's up, baby? How you doing? It's just a lot of crazy things going on right now. Hey Sonya, what's up, y'all? Thank you for joining in. It's some information, and this man, he is the head of law enforcement. I'm not gonna say where he's from or where whatever, but this is a national alert. Okay, so I don't know if y'all heard about it, but I'm gonna start by playing it. I'm gonna start by playing it. As follows, comrades. This is an early alert of supposed activity. Press a one if y'all can hear it. On the 4th of July that would cause harm to our people on a very large scale. The Huey P. Newton Gun Club has received intel from two credible sources that multiple white nationalist groups slash militias are planning a nationwide attack on all of our people over the 4th of July weekend. The sources could not confirm the motives of the nationalists, but they might be tied to the events that have recently happened with the taking down of Confederate symbols across the United States and the retaliation against police brutality across the United States as well. We as a preparedness group should take this threat very seriously for two reasons. One, for the events that have sparked the epicenter in Minnesota with the murder of George Floyd and the sudden spike of Klan recruitment in the southern states the past 3 months. Please do not take this threat lightly. Okay? Over the past couple of months, there has definitely been a spike in recruitment in this area. It is my job to pay attention to these things, and I have. There's also been an uptick in rhetoric online, threats from these different militia groups. And again, this is not a training exercise. This is real. The threat is real this weekend. Take precautions. When you're out and about with your families, you should avoid large crowds of people, which shouldn't be hard because we're still on coronavirus protocol. So staying away from large crowds should be easy. Most of the fireworks events and so forth, I believe, have been canceled. If not, you may want to consider staying away from those things. And I know, like myself, we're not celebrating the 4th of July, but I know people and their children like to see fireworks and may want to go out anyway. I would advise you not to do it while you're out. Be on the lookout for anyone that looks suspicious. Yeah, a white person wearing a hood or anything that doesn't look appropriate for the weather, because they might be carrying a firearm up under that jacket or whatever. Also, any packages or anything like that that might be sitting around with no one attending it, just like they announce in the airports. If you see a package, no one around it, get away from it. Avoid being near trash cans, trash bins, things like that, because these white nationalists and white supremacists have been known to put bombs inside those things with nails in them and things like that. So the bottom line is, protect your family at all times. Be on the lookout. We all should be on a heightened state of awareness anyway with everything that's going on around the country right now. But this weekend, you need to be on an extra high state of alert. This threat is real. This is not some conspiracy theory or anything like that. This information comes from credible sources down through the Huey P. Newton Gun Club, and it is important that you take whatever steps you deem necessary to protect yourselves and your families. If you have any questions, feel free to inbox me. This weekend, I will be available. I will be in town. I was planning on going out of town, but I will not. I will be in town the entire weekend. We are on a high state of alert. Again, everybody to be safe out there, and again, take this threat very seriously.
Okay, that was the end of it. Yeah, he's basically saying that they have got word because it has been a high number of recruiting of Ku Klux Klan members, especially which they've been recruiting, but it increased during the George Floyd incident. So especially down south, okay, especially down south in the southern states. I just put it like that. But it's a national alert, okay. So they have been recruiting high numbers of new members for the KKK. And so they are planning on attacking our people on the 4th of July. So, a lot of our people may not even celebrate the 4th of July because we have so many restrictions and we still have the COVID and just so much stuff. And some people may not even have money to buy their children fireworks. So, whatever the case may be, whether you're doing something with the kids like I am myself, I'm doing something with my children. Um, we have a designated place that we go to. Um, and I don't celebrate the 4th of July like that per se. My kids just love the fireworks. And I'm a big kid too, so I like the fireworks. I just enjoy the fireworks part of it. As far as actually celebrating it, no. Actually, the children, they already been popping firecrackers anyway, and it's not even the 4th of July, and I think that's pretty much happening everywhere. But it's just sad, and it's just so pitiful that history repeats itself, and we never really got out of the slave mentality of our I'm trying to be careful with my words because I don't want to offend people, but I also want to bring the truth out. Um, with our oppressors. Let me just say it like that, okay? And so we never really was freed from that. It's been going on. The only difference is we are, and I feel, and I think a lot of y'all know this to be true, we are paid slaves instead of non-paid slaves. Okay, we are slaves with privileges. We are still in the land of our captivity. And that being said, it's a lot that's going on. The Bible tells you these people would never, ever, ever let up, on us. Hey, Keena, what's up, baby? How you doing? That's what I'm saying. So, mine's too. So, so I mean, mainly I think I'm not gonna say everyone, but I really feel a lot of people really just celebrate the 4th of July because of the fireworks. And just to be able to do something special, on that day. But I don't think they really, you have some that really know the history of the 4th of July and say, no, I'm not celebrating it, but we will pop some fireworks. But yeah, they've been already popping firecrackers, honey. Already. So, but on that particular day, I always take mines to a designated area, where some more families, they join in and we all be there together and doing our thing, and it's just for the fireworks, and then we just come back home like it's an ordinary night or whatever. So, but I'm just saying this is. I don't know. I'm gonna play it one more time for the people that's just tuning in. Um, so I hope y'all heard it real good. I don't know if my volume was up loud enough, but I'm gonna play it one more time for y'all. I just wanted to come live real quick and share that with y'all and pass it around. Tell people, let them know, because some things we'll get information about and we'll just sweep it up under the rug like, oh, okay, never mind. That's okay. But in this day and age, we living in the end days. You never know what's going to happen. Everything's been going crazy across the whole world, not just our nation, but the whole world. And it's hard to say this, but it's facts. It's going to get a lot worse. It's just going to get a lot worse. So I really feel like this is an important alert, because you never know what's on these people's minds. You never know what they are doing when they go to their secret meetings and everything, what they're orchestrating, what they're planning to do. So I'm going to replay it again.
Alert as follows, comrades. This is an early alert of supposed activity this weekend on the 4th of July that would cause harm to our people on a very large scale. The Huey P. Newton Gun Club has received intel from two credible sources that multiple white nationalist groups / militias are planning a nationwide attack on all of our people over the 4th of July weekend. The sources could not confirm the motives of the nationalists, but they might be tied to the events that have recently happened with the taking down of Confederate symbols across the United States and the retaliation against police brutality across the United States as well. We as a preparedness group should take this threat very seriously for two reasons. One, for the events that have sparked the epicenter in Minnesota with the murder of George Floyd, and the sudden spike of Klan recruitment in the southern states the past 3 months. Please do not take this threat lightly. Okay? Over the past couple of months, there has definitely been a spike in recruitment in this area. It is my job to pay attention to these things, and I have. There's also been an uptick in rhetoric online, threats from these different militia groups. And again, this is not a training exercise. This is real. The threat is real this weekend. Take precautions. When you're out and about with your families, you should avoid large crowds of people, which shouldn't be hard because we're still on coronavirus protocol. So staying away from large crowds should be easy. Most of the fireworks events and so forth, I believe, have been canceled. If not, you may want to consider staying away from those things. And I know, like myself, we're not celebrating the 4th of July, but I know people and their children like to see fireworks and may want to go out anyway. I would advise you not to do it while you're out. Be on the lookout for anyone that looks suspicious. Yeah, a white person wearing a coat or anything that doesn't look appropriate for the weather, because they might be carrying a firearm up under that jacket or whatever. Also, any packages or anything like that that might be sitting around with no one attending it. Just like they announce in the airports, if you see a package, no one around it, get away from it. Avoid being near trash cans, trash bins, things like that, because these white nationalists and white supremacists have been known to put bombs inside those things with nails in them and things like that. So the bottom line is, protect your family at all times. Be on the lookout. We all should be on a heightened state of awareness anyway with everything that's going on around the country right now. But this weekend, you need to be on an extra high state of alert. This threat is real. This is not some conspiracy theory or anything like that. This information comes from credible sources down through the Huey P. Newton Gun Club. And it is important whatever steps you deem necessary to protect yourselves and your families. If you have any questions, feel free to inbox me. This weekend, I will be available. I will be in town. I was planning on going out of town, but I will not. I will be in town the entire weekend. We are in a high state of alert. Again, everybody to be safe out there, and again, take this threat very seriously.
Okay. The audio was sent to me by a friend. So I don't know where the friend got the audio, but I will check with that friend to see where they got the audio from. But it's some more information that's attached to it. But yeah, it is a national alert. So I just want to share with y'all because at the end of the day, we still have to be safe. We have to be careful. Um, so the thing is, um, it's just I don't know. I just wish all this stuff would stop. A lot of us would. We do wish that these things would just stop, but unfortunately, it's not gonna stop. We have people out here that just have pure hate in their hearts, pure hate. Now, I can tell you this. Um, Now some of y'all may not be. Well, I know a lot of y'all is not on Facebook with me, so it's gonna be hard for me to share it to y'all because y'all are not. I don't have y'all on my Facebook, but that's why I say I don't know how to get the audio to you. So it's a reason why I said that, Sunshine. It's a reason why I said that. So anyway, let me read. Okay, you okay, Joyce? And I'm sorry for not speaking to you for coming in. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so it was sent to you, Connie. Okay, that's good. Cause see, I don't have none of y'all on my Facebook. I don't have none of y'all. I think Sunshine is the only one that I have on my Facebook. So I just can't get it to y'all. Yeah. But at least I'm on here playing it so you can hear it if you didn't know. That's the main concern. That's the main thing. So anyway, it's crazy out here. It's like we can't win for losing. Y'all, we always having stumbling blocks put in our way and brick walls being built up and this all kind of stuff constantly happening to our people. But we are a strong people. We are fighters, have always been. It's in our blood. And we pretty much know how to stay safe. But especially for your teenage kids that like to go out and walking on their own, and I don't care if it's walking around the corner, up the street to the corner store, around the corner to a friend's house. I suggest, and not even just on the 4th of July weekend, I'm saying just to be careful, period. Period. I would really restrict a lot of things I usually wouldn't, especially like I said with big teenagers. And some of them gonna be rebellious, but just try your best to sit them down and talk to them and explain to them why you are restricting them more. Because I see right around where I'm living at, a lot of big teenage kids. They sometimes they walk in groups. I be seeing a lot of them walking by themselves, and people are getting kidnapped, and we got this sex trafficking thing going on where they are snatching up people in vans, and so we don't only have to watch out for the police, which we should never have to watch out for them, but we have to. So we don't. Oh, it's under my name. Let me type it in. It's actually under my name. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop my email because I don't want everyone knowing my Facebook. So I'm gonna drop my email and email me, and I will give it to you. Cause you know how that go. But okay, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down because I think we need. Right, Connie, right. And it's sad that we have to do this. We have to always take these extra precautions because we have so many people out here hating on us. And so we got to worry about the cops. We got to worry about the KKK. We got to worry about our own people. I mean, and then we got all this stuff going on because of the COVID. People being evicted, people needing to pay their bills, don't have no money. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. So this just really remind me of a modern day Great Depression, because that's what it is. And but it's just in a different time. You know what I'm saying? And it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating because you should never have to go out your front door with your children and feel like you just can't live. You should never feel that way. But we have to. You can't even take the kids to the closest park to your house without having to worry about and constantly looking over your shoulders. And that's for a racist person. That's for just a person that may not even be racist. They may just be a serial killer, a kidnapper, a child molester, anything. It's just crazy. I'll be rethinking that too, Keno. I really would, because all I can say is this: no one is gonna watch your children like you. No one is gonna watch your children like you. Now you got some family members, like I have, that will take the same precautions I take. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you still not gonna feel that security because it's not you doing it. Right. Right, Spencer. So y'all, I'm just so frustrated about all this mess, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I'm frustrated. And but I sit my children down all the time, honey. All the time. I talk to them like they some little grown people, which they are. And I tells my kids, I be straight up with them. Straight up with my children. And let them know. You know, and it's sad because I can remember when my son, I'm talking about my oldest son, the one that's deceased now, when the gangs tried to pick back up. Because you know the gangs was out real bad in the 80s and the early 90s. Mid 90s, late 90s. And so it had got so to the point where my son is like 11 years old. Okay? And I had to literally give him mace and a pocket knife. Mace and a pocket knife. And why? It's because at the time I was working two jobs. Okay? Now my mother, she would pretty much, look after him, when I was at my job, but he used to walk home from his bus stop, which was no more than about 2.5, 3 blocks. But I didn't even feel comfortable letting him walk, like that by himself. And my mother sometimes, she would miss going to meet him. You know what I'm saying? So, and the times that she would miss to go meet him, she was, a little sick. So, and she'll just depend on him coming to her, walking to her house, from the bus stop. Because his bus stop wasn't no more than about 3 blocks from our house. So I started allowing him to carry a pocket knife and mace and taught him how to use it. And then my son had a habit of, walking with the earphones in his ears, listening to music. I said, if you're going to do that, you need to only have one in and the other one out, so you can always be alert, so you can always kind of hear if someone is walking up behind you, a car pulling up, anything, a dog getting ready to attack. You don't never walk or jog or whatever you're going to do with earphones in both ears. I've heard about joggers and that go out and jog and they be putting them earphones or them whole headphones on their ears and get snatched up, and they found them dead a couple of days, a couple of weeks later. Nobody know what happened to them. That's because they didn't hear what was coming their way. They just went out that door jogging, thinking, okay, I live in a safe neighborhood, nothing's gonna happen to me, and then the opposite happens. So, and then it's even worse because you have family members. Some family members you can't trust because they are known to molest and rape your kids, beat your kids. I just had heard a sad story about what recently happened to another young lady. Um, she trusted her baby with, and they beat the baby to death. 5 years old. So I mean, oh Lord, it's just too much, y'all. It's just too much. Right, son? You gotta be. You gotta be. To be honest with you, Kena, I wouldn't let them go. I wouldn't. I wouldn't let them go because no, 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 no. Um, and I want to also address something else while it's on my mind, because really, I just thought about it, talking about my children and other people's kids. I just want to address something real quick. Why this person? Y'all hold on, give me a second. Doggy. Anyway, so let me address something right quick. Now, I really don't have no more time to waste on this person because this person is very ignorant and miserable, and she keep trying to convince people that I'm a drunk, that I don't take care of my kids, that my kids are not with me. I ride around drunk with my kids in the car. And, I find it really funny and amusing for her to know so much about what's going on way down here in Arkansas. And she's way up there in Pennsylvania. It's just very, very ironic to me that she knows so much about my personal life. She has X-ray vision, and she can see everything into my house, every move I make, how I'm driving, where I'm driving, who's in my car, all this other stuff. It's very funny to me. And really, she should be ashamed of herself because she keeps trying to tell people she's not talking about the children. You still, when you come for the mother like that and you throw the kids in it, baby, I don't care how you try to flip it and twist it. You still coming for me and my children. Because you're putting down their mother that they love, that they are with. My kids is not taken away somewhere and I don't have custody of my kids and all this other stuff. I want to know, how do she know I drive around drunk in the car with my children? How do she know that? She's able to be at two places at one time, and she's trying to say she's like God the Father. I mean, how do she know this? That's what I want to know. For real. For real. Because Y'all see all my content in my videos. You never have seen my kids in a car with me, not even in my videos. Not even in my videos. So where is it she's getting that I am driving around with my kids drunk? Where is she getting that information from? Because none of my family talks to her. None of my family know her. Other than my brother. But my brother ain't messed up about her. He been dumped her. So for her to have all this valuable information about Ruby and what she do in her personal life, it's awful funny to me. She's so worried about what I'm doing with my children. Now, again, y'all already know I only come on in the evening time. Okay, it has to be something that's on my mind or something that done happened, like I came with this broadcast that just came through Facebook. Okay, that was important. So I said, well, a lot of people don't have me on Facebook, so let me go on and put it on my live so they can at least hear it. And that's the only reason why I'm live now, really. But since I'm live, I just thought I should go on and address that too. So, y'all, it's just crazy. And it's so sad that you actually have people. Yeah, she is obsessed. Thank you. It's just crazy. It is so crazy. She is obsessed with you. And it's disgusting that she can't keep your children out of her mouth. And that's right, Miss Pretty. That's right. Come on now, woman, find something else to talk about. Because really, she don't understand. She making her own self look stupid. I guess she think all of y'all and everybody else that's listening to her now, you got a few in there that's dumb. You got a few that be in her chat and they are completely dumb. And if they not dumb, they just love the drama. They just love the drama. But people that got their own real minds and use them, no, ain't no way this woman gonna know nothing about my business. Nothing. Nothing at all. And then she talking like I come on live drunk all the time. Where at? Where at? Just because I know plenty of YouTubers that go live and sip. I know plenty of them that do that. That don't mean you're drunk just because you're sipping. She's an idiot. But then she ain't talking about her primos, her drinks, her dope. Whether she got kids or not, she is a crackhead and she's a drunk. But I'm not finna get into all of that. I just want to address that, y'all, because it just really sad how this woman is so obsessed with about me and my children, what I'm doing with my kids. Baby, it's none of your business. You're not taking care of them. You're not looking after them. You're not doing nothing. So why is my kids such a concern to you? Why? Whatever going on with my kids, it's my business. It's my business, not yours. Tend to your own life. Worry about your own business. And I'm going to give you some advice. You stay 6 months out of other people's business and 6 months minding your own business, and you wouldn't even have these problems, Miss Lady, Miss Hooker. So, all I'm going to say is, y'all, be careful. I may come live this evening. I ain't going to make no promise. That's what I'm saying, Spencer. I have never been drunk on live. Girl, it's not that. It's just the fact of it's crazy that I keep having this one person keep trying to throw me and my kids under the bus. And I feel like, she been doing that for quite a while. And it's very rare I say something about it. But I'm just gonna say something because I am so sick of this person constantly being so obsessed with me and my kids and what I do with my kids. If she, well, I was gonna say that, but they ain't gonna let her adopt because she has a bad criminal background, so that cancels her out from adoption. But she need to go find some baby dolls, a pet, a dog, a cat, something to take care of herself. Why she's so worried about what other women and their children are doing. She really need to find her something for herself. I don't care if it's a doggone fish tank full of fish. She need to find something she can take care of. That's what she need to do. Now, but anyway, y'all, y'all just stay safe and not just for the 4th, like I said, every day, every day, even today, stay safe. I know, right, Sonya? I ain't worried about it. I just had to address that because it's irritating, really. I'm not mad or pressed about it. It's irritating now. At first, I used to get upset about it because, I really never had an immature person like her come attack me on YouTube about my kids. So, yeah, at first I did get mad and want her. But now it's just plain irritating. It's aggravating. She's like a doggone fly that just won't go away. It's irritating. But anyway, I'm glad y'all tuned in. I just wanted to give y'all that bit of information because it's just sad what's going on. And I know y'all probably already sitting your kids down, your family. You don't even have to beat kids. If the kids are all grown, you're not taking care of the kids, and you got grandbabies. It could be your grandbabies because even though I'm still raising kids, I have grandkids too. So we have to be the matriarchs and patriarchs of our generations today that's going up because a lot of them are not being taught the old school way, the ways we were taught. So I think it's important for us to get together now more than ever. And I'm talking about the elders like ourselves. Get together and teach this new generation and the generation that's coming up behind them. It's up to us. And they really need to know. Right, that's my whole point right there, and I'm going to highlight it. That's why I'm aggravated. This is the very reason. I'm glad you said that. That's why I'm aggravated. Oh, you welcome, Spencer, girl. Honey. Y'all are welcome. Y'all know if I get some information like that, I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it because everybody needs to know something like that that's going on if you don't know. So, yeah, but that's how I feel about it right there. Defamation of character. She needs to stop accusing you of being an unfit mom and having a drinking problem without proof. That's my point. Without proof. She has no proof. None. But she keep accusing me of these things of being an unfit mother, and it's getting irritating. So I'm going to go on and get off of here because I got some stuff I got to do. And I don't know if I'll be back on at 6. I may come on around 7 because I know I'm going to be out a while. So until then, hey, I love y'all. Take care. And make sure you stay safe. Make sure you stay safe. And God bless y'all.